Okay, so we have a lamp here.
This is part of a new series, possibly for a new channel.
Maybe we don't really know.
We're doing a little bit of sort of a community service and environmental relief service, I guess you would say. Too many things end up getting thrown in the dump simply because something very basic about it has broken. Usually it was designed to be broken so that you can go out and buy more stuff. In this case, this is one of two lamps that a neighbor had where the switch broke on the lamp. And rather than chuck it, and rather than have just one lamp,
this is the knob.
they figured they could get it replaced or fixed. They just didn't know how. So they bought some pieces, almost the correct replacement. Instead of having a twist knob, this one will just turn.
Let me just move this.
You're fine.
Over.
You're fine.
Just trying to make it a little nicer.
It wasn't a three-way lamp before, so it was just a twist to turn it on and off, and now it'll be a switch back and forth.
Because we don't have a knob one.
Yeah, they supplied the parts that they needed replaced. They just didn't know exactly how to do it. I said, we can do that. The kit that they got came with a white cord, which
has leads on it to connect.
has everything that we needed to connect. They don't want to use any of that. They don't want to replace anything except the necessary parts. So we'll have a bunch of parts left over. This is basically all that we're going to be replacing. The previous one broke. A little plastic piece inside of here. You may be able to see. Those two pieces are supposed to be attached. They're not. That prevented the switch from making contact reliably on or off. So, easily fixed. I removed it. As I showed Eric, one of these has a brass finish to it. The other has a nickel plated or silvery finish. That determines which wire was attached to which one. I identified this wire with this little pull tab as the one that was attached to the nickel finish. So when we replace it, we'll do so the exact same way. Brass to the brass one, nickel finish to this one. Normally, if you're replacing the cord, which in this case is perfectly fine, you would need to put this knot into the cord. It's called an underwriter's knot. And if you can't learn by taking it apart how to make another one, you can look online. It's really not a difficult knot. It's necessary. It is a strain relief knot so that if somebody comes and trips over the cord and yanks on the wire, it can't possibly pull the wire away from the contacts. It's going to bind on that knot. The knot does not tighten. It doesn't damage the wires at all. It's a strain relief knot known as the underwriter's knot. Absolutely necessary. Eric, do you know what the underwriters are?
No.
Okay, underwriters. Refers to the underwriter's laboratory. Anytime you purchase something to replace, do you see that right there? UL.
Underwriters?
That stands for Underwriters Laboratory. CULUS. Important to see there. If you don't replace your stuff with something that is underwritten by the UL and your house catches fire, if they're sifting through the ashes of your house and they find equipment that was not UL listed, good luck getting a payout on your insurance. That's all I can say.
So,
It's very important that they're the group of people that make sure that the equipment is made properly and that it is going to perform as it's rated to perform.
Right now we are attaching the wires to the screws. That's why I have moved the camera so that you can see better.
I've taken the wire that was identified with the little pull tab. It's the silver. It attaches to the silvery finished. Now I'm doing the same with the other. The wire is already twisted. It's got a little bit of tinning to keep it together there. Always loop the wire around the terminal screw in the direction that you're going to tighten the screw. In this case, loop the wire around the screw clockwise. That way, as you tighten the screw, you don't want to over tighten it, just make sure it's snug, not loose. As you tighten the screw, it's going to pull the wire up in and around. Okay. So these are the parts we didn't need to use. This would have replaced this piece. Seems to be identical.
But this one does not have the little...
What?
Doesn't have this little black opening.
Right.
That's probably for like the cord or something.
Well, I'll explain, Eric. That's one reason I didn't replace with this. This piece here and the whole entire assembly of the switch that I did replace comes from a kit that you can use. Actually, we lost the cover, but the cover said that it was a make your own lamp kit. You could take a vase, a bottle, drill a hole in the bottom if you wanted to run the wire through, and if you didn't have the option of running a wire through, this hole here would be where your wire could come out if you couldn't run it through the bottom of the actual lamp. Understand?
Yep.
Okay. So, now you understand what the underwriters are, Eric?
Yep.
Sort of.
Kind of.
Got an idea.
Yep.
And you understand the importance of the UL listing. So, all I did there was lined up these holes, obviously, over the switch, and brought that down until it slid into this. Pressed it into place. It actually has a couple of retaining pins, and it would pull off if I just used more force, but it doesn't actually add to the rigidity of the lampshade or anything like that. All of that's held in place by this part down here, which is a little bent. Try and bend that back. There. All of this needs to do is hold the light bulb, which is pretty lightweight. I'm willing to bet this works. Eric, you want to go find a light bulb?
Okay. I've gotten a big light bulb. So, this is the light bulb that I have found. It's a big light bulb.
Ooh, am I
So-
daring enough to light it in my hand? Try it out?
We'll be alright.
You sure?
Hopefully.
Alright. I don't know if it's turned on or off right now, so when I plug it in,
Let's see.
it might just turn on. Oops.
Nope. Whoa! It works now!
Alright, it's fixed.
Yay! Hooray!
Okay, so we can
have-
return this.
Fixed the lamp.
The customer, quote unquote customer, has requested a link to the video if we make one.
So,
Since we made one,
hello.
we're gonna need to get this video made so that we can create a link.
Hopefully by tomorrow.
Oh, we'll have it. It'll be back in her hands.
My
tomorrow.
recording software is already up and running. Not my recording software. Editing software. Okay. So, thank you everyone for watching today's video.
And I think we should talk. Maybe this is fun.
Yes, this was very fun.
Yeah, I thought you would like it. You want to do it again? Because there might be other people who need things done. All right? It could get a lot more complicated.
Yep. What are you trying to do?
We should just make this full screen while we talk.
Full screen it?
Yep.
Whoa. We have to make it smaller.
Why?
Because look at how big it is. Can't even really get yourself in the frame.
That's because this is turned, that's all.
Okay.
So yeah,
So.
we'll do some video editing here.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing more of this. We should come up with a name for this. Like Eric's
Tinkering.
Electronic Recovery, Rehab, Reuse.
Eric's Electronic.
Eric's E-Re. Organization. Arrow. Eric's Electronic.
Rehab.
Yeah. I don't know if it's recycling, restoring, reusing.
Restoring. That sounds like a good one for it.
Might be. Arrow.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll have to get an email address, maybe a new channel for it.
Maybe.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Thank
we'll
you
see what's in
everyone
store.
for watching, and I will see you all next time.